Hello and welcome to healthyhouseplants.com, where we teach you all about gardening in the great indoors. Today's video is sponsored by our Amazon affiliate link, which you'll see in the description below. You'll also see in the description below links to other videos that I mentioned during this video. Okay, so today we are here for part 3 of how to change houseplant soil pH. As mentioned in the prior video, pH is very important to have it right for your houseplant and the type of your houseplant, because if it's not, you will have some growth issues. This plant, it's a corn plant, a Dracaena fragrans, and this guy has had a little bit of ups and downs because of pH being off. The prior video, we added some lime to his soil, and he is now getting a name. His name is Marvin. So we added some lime to his soil, and that lime hopefully has made the soil go to a more on the alkaline side, because prior it was very acidic, and the Dracaenas like things a little bit more on the alkaline side. So it has been since the end of January since we did this. Gave it enough time to really settle in the lime and change the soil pH. You need to give it some time, and so we will see how our results are. This time I'm going to use a different soil testing kit. There are different ones. This is an AccuGrow one, and it uses soil test strips. The other one was a little vial, as you see in the prior video, just to show you that there are different ways you can do this, your own testing for pH. So this is a special solution that they have in the test kit here, and it just looks like water, but it may be probably a combination distilled water. I am going to pour it. I'm going to use I like to use medicine bottles for things because you can really shake things up, so I'm putting that in there. This was the amount they said to do. Now I'm going to take some samples from the soil. I'm going to dig down a bit. You're supposed to get to some roots, so I'm getting around a root, getting a little bit there, and then I'm going to turn it around and take a little bit from over here. I want to get a good sample. So I'm making a mess, but by doing that, you're going to get a good idea of what's going on with the soil pH in this plant. So without trying to create too much havoc for the roots. Okay, so now I've got a nice amount of soil there. You can see, filled it to the line. It said to loosely fill to the line. I'm going to add it now to the mixture, and now I need to shake it for 30 seconds. So we're going to be timing that as I shake, and talk a little bit more about the importance of pH. As mentioned in prior videos, if the pH is not correct in your houseplant soil for the particular plant, then what occurs is even though you're fertilizing and you're giving it great fertilizer and nutrients and a great soil, say you use a new soil even, but it's not the right pH quite for the plant. What happens is that the plant cannot take up any nutrients. And so when the plant can't take up any nutrients, obviously we have problems, right? So it's just all about the soil. Now I did this for 30 seconds, which went really quickly. And now what I'm going to do next, taking off the lid here, and like I mentioned, I like the pill bottles because they also don't spill. They don't shake anything in your face or anything. Now this is a soil test strip that came with the kit. I'm going to stick this in for 30 seconds. I'm going to angle it a little bit so I make sure I get this all covered. For 3 seconds, and not 33 seconds for this. So make sure to submerge it really good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now it is starting to change color. The pH part on the one for the pH is the bottom one. The top one is for nitrogen, which I'm not checking today. But so you know what that extra one is. These test kits have various formulations on them. On the side of this bottle is a pH range with colors. So I am putting this up against it. And it said to do it pad side down, so I'm doing that, and I'm comparing colors. Okay, I would say that we have corrected our, almost corrected the issue here. It looks like we've got, we're still a little acidic, but we're closer than we were before. It is closer. So 7 is neutral. We are very close to neutral, but we are not. So it's around neutral. So it could be a little bit higher than neutral actually, which is good because that's on the alkaline side. So probably about a 7-ish here, which is neutral, but 7 exactly is neutral, so even 7.2, 7.3 would be on the alkaline side. So this did, the last time we checked this plant was very, was on the acidic side, which wasn't what the, checking it again too, because it's changing still. Yeah, so that's good. So this, before this was much more acidic. So we have accomplished what we were going to accomplish. This guy is now going to be in a series of videos on repotting because he has also during this whole process outgrown his pot. So that will be the next thing. But as far as his pH, that was corrected. We'll be putting in more soil and then checking his pH again since he seems to be susceptible to pH issues, probably a couple months after repotting. So thank you for stopping by today. Please remember to leave any comments about any indoor gardening tutorials you'd like to see. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.